Thanks to a $33 million grant from the state of Illinois Healthcare Transformation Capital Investment Grant, we are able to envision and realize an innovative way to deliver healthcare. And so C6 stands for, if you saw on the first slide, Community-Centered Comprehensive Care for Chronic Conditions. And its purpose is to expand healthcare access in Chicago's Southwest Side and to increase the number of residents who live there who can receive their regular preventative care and chronic disease management in their own community, and then ultimately to improve health outcomes, such that C6 then is able to bring that care to the community, ultimately to improve the continuity of care and health equity. So why is this important? Well, as many of you may be familiar to know, in Chicago, we face and see some of the highest healthcare gaps in the country. If we look at life expectancy as a proxy for health, and this is just in this image in and of itself, there is a 20+ year gap if you actually travel from the north side of Chicago to the south side of Chicago, and in only 6 miles. And actually in the area where we actually are focusing on, the life expectancy is 68 years old. So this is also compounded by other factors in the southwest side of Chicago, where we also see additional kind of community context that actually impacts this healthcare gap. We see high uninsured rates, there are provider shortages in this area, rising chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, obesity, cancer, kidney disease, to name just some of the highlights. But the other fact is that the majority of the residents that reside here are either Hispanic or non-Hispanic Black. And this also introduces additional barriers to care, which are, for instance, language barriers, there's cost considerations, there's transportation considerations, as well as just limited preventative care options in this area. So what is it that we're aiming to try to achieve, and how are we trying to do this with this grant? Well, our project will achieve this through 3 components, is really what we've actually proposed to do. First and foremost, one is anchoring primary care in the southwest side of Chicago. We are establishing chronic condition-focused primary care to serve that specific community, and it also builds on the success of UI Health's Transformation Collaborative at 55th and Pulaski, just a mile up the street, that is actually working to improve specialty care access as well. Number 2 is actually expanding access to advanced diagnostics and screening. And this will improve access to not only screening, but also early detection and specialty referrals. And then finally, I think the most important thing is actually being able to provide community wellness activities in partnership with community organizations through a place-based approach to care. So we are excited to have begun this journey and to see its fruition over the next 5 years. Thank you.